Evening. I'd like to call the meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Recently, we have lost two of our Brandon Valley students. Michelle Menser was a 6th grader, and Hannah Green just passed away. She was a 9th grader. And so on behalf of the entire faculty and student body, I wish to express our school's deepest sympathy to relatives and friends of the departed, and I'd like us all to just pause for a moment of silence, please. Thank you, everyone, and again, sympathy to those. Roll call, Mr. Lundberg?
Holm.
Yes.
Odie. Yep. Platt.
Yes.
Saxer.
Yes.
Schrader. Yes.
All right, with that takes us to the approval of the agenda. Are there any changes that need to be made? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve as presented.
So moved.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. I don't believe there are any conflict of interest disclosure waiver requests tonight. No community input. So that takes us to general business. Item number 1, administration reports. Superintendent Larson.
Yes, Madam Chair. First and foremost, just want to give you a brief update on our in-service professional development, our preschool in-service and professional development. Hats off to Director Stotero and all of the work that went into our in-service and professional development to start the year. She conducted a little bit of survey action research. I'd let you know that we had 131 of our approximately 250 teachers respond. She asked basically 2 questions. The first one was rate the 2-day structure. If you would recall, we went to half-day in-service, half-day workshop with the approval of the Brandon Valley Education Association. And of the 131 respondents, the average score or the average rating was a 3.76. So one was poor, 4 was excellent, 3.76 on that question. And then when we talk about usability of breakout sessions, again, 1 being poor, 4 being excellent, rating came back at 3.60. So hats off to Marge and also all those educators within our system who provided a breakout session to any and all of our teachers who attended those breakout sessions. So great job, Marge, and your staff and all those that presented during those breakout sessions. So well done. Another item to note, middle school construction project, Smart Lab music room and the entrance were completed on time for us to have school as reported earlier. I would note that we have punch list items on all of those spaces as we finalize those spaces. As in all construction projects, there's some punch list items to complete. And then I would just note that the office space, the new middle school office space, and the new restrooms in the commons are scheduled to be completed there at the end of October. So I certainly would like to acknowledge Ty Henschel for the great work he did, making certain that that timeline, which was very aggressive from the beginning, came through, and we got school started off on time and on schedule. So it's an item to note. Regarding the report card, state report card, SPI, accountability data, the pre-appeal window is on the 16th. All Brandon Valley School District appeals have been submitted. I believe we are starting to hear back from the Department of Education on those appeals. And then just note that September 19th is the date for public report card release, and then we will talk extensively about that information and data at a State of the Schools address in late September. I would note the classifications of schools are being held over again this year, so if you were identified as a high-performing exemplary school, you hold that classification for this year as well. So no new classifications have been made. Just note that. And then as previously noted, the federal grant applications, IDEA and title, were delayed. They are due September 30th. Our district will meet that deadline. And then just a couple of items I want to note for school calendar. No school Monday, September 4th. We won't have school on October 6th for in-service. And then parent-teacher conferences, as you guys are aware, we've altered that schedule just a little bit in the fact that October 16th and 17th are regular school days. We will have a normal dismissal time and a regular day of school on both the 16th and the 17th. 16th is intermediate middle school conferences, 17th high school and elementary, and then lastly, no school on October 20th, which is a comp day. So just wanted you to be aware of those few upcoming items. I would certainly entertain any questions you may have at this time.
Any questions for Superintendent Larson? Thank you very much. Next, we have board policy. Under discussion items, background checks, district policy, GCDB, and the background checks ASBSD sample policy.
Yes, Madam Chair. So previously we spoke about the background check policy. We've attached the district policy. We've also attached the sample policy. We are in the process of melding those two items together while keeping all the mandatory requirements of what will be the background check policy and eliminating anything that is not mandatory. The collaborative process between our district and another district is ongoing, and it is my full intention to bring to you a first reading at our first meeting in September. So I would just note that that policy will be coming for a first reading here in the near future.
Thank you. Any questions on that? If not, that takes us to the adoption or the second reading of the interscholastic activities policy, IGDI/IGDJ.
Yes, Madam Chair, I would note, as previously discussed with the Board of Education, the previous changes or alterations regarding the terminology and the verbiage of sports versus activities has been made, and I've conferred with Director Marceau on that item. In addition, we have added additional activities below the sports originally listed, and it would be our administrative recommendation to adopt policy IGDI.
Move to adopt policy IDGI as a second reading.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. That takes us to general business items number 1 and 2. I would entertain a motion to approve those as presented tonight.
So move. Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Personnel items, we have 12 there. I would entertain a motion to approve those as presented tonight.
Move to approve personnel items 1 through 12.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. One item, request for maternity leave under information only. That takes us to board reports, formal reports. And does anyone have a formal board report they wish to share tonight? Hearing none, that takes us to the end of our scheduled agenda. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Go enjoy the weather and welcome back to school.